Well, here we are for another round. My little baby. He made me a video. I thought I would review it. I'd like to be able to do it the way most people do it, where they put it on their screen and talk about it as it goes. And unfortunately, I got these earpieces that aren't even going to pick up what the video's saying, but you'll get my reaction of what I'm saying, what I'm, you know, I'm really curious. See what the girls put together for me. Unbelievable. So what did you get out? I don't know. I don't got that. He took a clip of me saying he's a hater with P Exile, saying, "Hey, that's kind of a waste of an ink. If you're not going to be down with Jesus, don't get shit that supposedly symbolizes him." You know what I mean? It's really like I'm just saying the whole signal thing, that should be an indication that, well, he's not a man of the people because he just doesn't like to tell the truth. But hey, if you go into his hearing on how he became defense secretary, you'd find out that, well, wherever Pete Sagsat goes, he leaves NDAs behind. Fucking everywhere he goes. But little me's not concerned. He just shows that. Now he's got me dressing like a squirrel. I'm proud of these videos, me being a squirrel. Um, so it took a clip out of me, somebody in my comments saying I was a crackhead. Like this guy, you guys gotta go check the video for yourself. I want to learn lessons from little me, but I, but he makes fun of me and puts me down, and that's what gets the crowd. Little me's way is a lot easier in life than, well, Carl's way of thinking, you know what I mean? But hey, wouldn't you want to set yourself up for a better end result? I'm just saying, I don't know, man. I'm just watching the cheeseburger thing. Something about crowd. Wow. Oh, little me, that was good. You took crackhead to the video with my wife saying I'm a drug addict of marijuana. How clever and fucking witty of you. You're just all full of good stuff, aren't you? Unbelievable. I am chosen. Sorry about your luck, little me. Like, hey, I'd rather be chosen from God and do God's work than not do anything like you guys do. Like you guys all say, hey, we got jobs, we're doing shit. Hey, well, what is it I do? Hey, I'm trying to get it so you guys can find out what the real world is on your own. You know what I mean? Hey, you guys let me know. Let's work together. Hughes had this problem. Nobody heard him. Nobody hears him. Still from the Bible, nobody hears him. He's telling you what to do. Nobody gets it. Mm. Now I gotta ask about this clip. Who seems like the one out of control? I just gotta say. Right. Sorry. Well, look at it. I gotta ask myself, when you guys listen to that, it really sounds batshit crazy. All I want to do is, and I don't even get a chance to speak. Like, if you guys really listen to it, like, hey, is that a conversation or a dictation? Or telling me how bad and horrible I am, like you guys try and do. You know what I mean? Could you guys be wrong about me? Fuck. Can you imagine fucking with a vessel of God? That's the thing. That's why it's me. So you never know who you're fucking with. Don't fuck with people, because the same result. Like, it's not just that you fucked with me, it's that if you fuck with anybody and you're not living by the truth and you're just I don't know, I think you're in trouble, but hey, who knows? Maybe I'm not chosen. Maybe that new guy is. That new guy I saw on TikTok. Who knows? Maybe Queen Ramana in Canada here. Maybe she's the new empress. Who knows, right? I'm just saying. It smells funny in Funktown over there. Queen Canada. I don't know. I don't like. I think so. She seems not even really all that well read. She sees what's new on the Q website. That's what I think, but I might be wrong. Who knows? Is Q just a big psyop to bring people to think that the golden cow is the Moshiach? I don't know. Now, if I seen him doing good stuff, I'd be cheering him right on. But I don't think the golden cow is really with God. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's just playing a role. But anyways, more on to little me. I have quit for 2 months. I did. And when you're going through shit like this conversation and you don't have it, it's really hard. You know what I mean? It's really hard to keep your cool when there's nowhere to run, there's nowhere to hide. If you go out for a cigarette, it's right there. If you go to hide in your bedroom, it's right there. If you go to talk on the out in the living, it's everywhere. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. Sometimes you got to pay attention to what's going on, and you guys don't like to pay attention too much. And I've been trying to tell you, but you don't want to listen. See, can you imagine that? Someone telling you you're not chosen that will never talk about whether you're chosen or not. Just sit there and say, "No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not." I'm not gonna listen to why you think you're chosen. No, no, no. I'm just saying, in order to be with God, you gotta know you're with God. Like, you guys can comprehend shit like that, right? Hey, I only want what's best. I'm sorry that I think God picked me to fucking lead people to Jesus. I'm sorry that, well, you have to be willing to save yourself, eh? Drunken J Press. You keep telling yourself I'm not chosen because you better keep praying. You better pray to God because if I am, your brain's gonna fucking shatter. Well, J Press, that's what we want from you. We want a shattered brain. We want you to put back together so you can own and operate that sucker. Hey, we want you. You're not a loser. Listen, you have to be a loser in order to be a chosen one, but you're gonna have to go through some trials and tribulations, and you're gonna have to be wrong sometimes. You know what I mean? You can't learn if you're not willing to give up your bullshit. You don't get that though, G Press. I'm here to try and teach you, but you don't want to learn it. You want to hate me. I understand why. Why me being chosen is so crazy to you because there's so many crazy people out in the world. I mean, look at our boy Rocco. You know what I mean? I was just thinking about Rocco the other day. I was thinking, hey, MMA hardcore, he wants to fight. He wants to fight. Little me, do you think you could set something up with MMA hardcore and Rocco? Like it could go big. Like MMA hardcore, he has the connections, right? Like he told Dagburn, we can make this big. Who knows? Maybe after a couple fights, we can meet you in the big octagon of the UFC, sporting that jazzy little jogging suit of his that he wants so bad, buddy. You know what I mean? He wants, if he's going into a fight, he wants to look good. Do you think MMA hardcore would be up for the challenge? That'd be a good fight. That'd be, they're always looking for fucking freak shows all over the place, eh? In one corner, the map protector that is MMA hardcore. In the other corner, Rocco, the master of disaster. Here for the protection of all the Diddy victims because not only he a supporter, he is a victim of Diddy. Here to show the map protectors the way. Who will win? Don't let Rocco in. He might take you to the astral realm afterwards. Hey, little me, I bet you Rocco would take you right to the astral realm. Take you into Diddy's den with him. Hey, would you like a trip into Diddy's den with him? Make sure he wears that baby blue Sean John outfit. That was what his crew was wearing. You would have known us. We were like the crew with the baby blue Sean Johns. This pretty boy always looked good. Hey? And then he got Mr. Rugged MMA Hardcore, the Rock Smasher. Finally gets to fight somebody. He's been begging for it forever. He's standing up for the Diddies all around the world. And he's gonna take out the victim and the support system all at one time. Uh, anyways, let's get back to Little Me's video. She just said I'm not a chosen fan many, many times. I don't think I've wasted my life. I think I've learned from every situation that I'm in so I can become the warrior that I am today for God. Because when this thing goes viral, little me, like I said, you're going to regret giving up your fucking rights to your image. We got her in print, baby. You're going to make my family rich. You, MMA Hardcore, Uncle Will, Dieburn, the Beardos. The Beardo line. We'll have a whole line for the Beardos. We'll even have collaborations with the Beardos. Oh my goodness. Hey, when we get back to the film here, it's just a lot of me not being chosen. Hey, everybody. Shows a video of me all fucked up on mushrooms. And he wants me to think poorly of me for taking those mushrooms. Listen, Naomi, I don't know if you know this or not. That might have been one of the things that kicked off my little fantasy, eh? But am I in a fantasy or are you in a fantasy? Did the mushrooms put me into the real world? And you guys are all just fucking soaking up the fantasy, eh? Well, you want to make fun of me, eh, buddy? And but you can't show me where I'm wrong on any of the stuff that well makes you a pussy, eh? You little map protecting freak show. Captain Carl. I'm not the captain. Hey, we gotta make a video for Kurt. Oop ship destroyer. He's the captain. And Upchurch is the head commander over there at fucking stupid squad. But hey, what do you think? I just did a video over here. Let's get on with this. Like he's got me for yeah, I took mushrooms, but I don't know what you want me to say. Yeah. Sure. Sure. Yeah. I wasn't allowed to make the video because it was against the law to take something natural. The reason I took mushrooms is I can't even remember what the reason was. Pink Floyd The Wall. That's why I took them. Yeah, I didn't need the mushrooms to understand that film, I don't think. I got it. Our programming is a problem. Hey, that sweet boy, or is it Schmipper? What gives there, eh, little me? Hmm. Yeah, maybe you need to go on some mushrooms, maybe. But here's the thing, like I said, I think they can be used for God or the devil. I'm telling you right now. Like it just depends on what you're putting in your head. That's the only thing. Hey, like hey, Megan Kelly and MGK are into mushrooms, and I don't think they're doing well in their spiritual in their spiritual lives. I think they think they're doing well, but you know what I mean. I can put the pieces together for you if you'd like Slave Act, but I don't think they're riding with God. I think they're part of the problem in the music industry. You know what I mean? I'm free. I gotta do a dance video to that song, Little Me. Soup Dragons. I'm free to do as I want any old time. But hey, here's the deal. Remember when I got all triggered yesterday? Remember? And it wasn't even you guys that triggered me. I triggered myself. Figuring out just how fucking free I wasn't, eh? Like, if I misbehave, ask the wrong questions, they could put lithium in my head, perhaps, maybe. You know what I mean? What do you think my chances are being a two-time loser having to defend my life? Probably doesn't go good, does it? I think I gotta somehow prove that I'm not fucking mentally ill. And even if I think I'm the Moshiach, it's not like I'm running around trying to hurt people. I just want to know what the truth is and have people be their own saviors through Jesus Christ. You know what I mean? Hey, what's the truth? Hey, God loves you. Do you want to love him back? because you got to be with the truth if you know what I mean? J Press. Like I pushed Jesus hard, right? Like I don't even think that was his name. I just fucking use it, but like I said, she's the character. But I don't think I mean, I think Jesus's way was the only way. I think that there was like native people who were living Jesus's way, who were living in the truth, living within the seven, living within the truth, be willing to die for the truth and defend the truth and wanted to do what was best for the people over what was best for themselves. And you know what I mean? There's that Buddhist guy, but I I should try and figure out what his name is. Maybe if I see one of his videos on YouTube and I'll post it. He's really good. I like a lot of the things that he says too. I think the truth is the name of the game, you know what I mean? And while the name of the game is the brain. Do you have truth in the brain or will you go insane in that membrane? I don't know. Would you go insane if you found out there was a God and you're just fucking not living right and it's so easy to see? Like it's right in front of your face. There's evil everywhere. You don't see it because you are it. Release it. I don't know what to tell you guys, but you want to keep hating, go ahead, but it's only on you. Yeah, you see how smart I am? I positioned myself to be able to tell him to suck my fucking dick. Do you know why? Because I knew what they did was wrong. They put me into the hospital. My workplace, who had me convinced to kill. How does that happen? So, anyways, I got them on the phone skis that day. They actually talked to me that day. I actually got a hold of Troy, and Troy gave me to Woody. And it's funny how he knew what was going on because I was putting out stuff about their company, bruh. You know what I mean? I was like, hey, all I want is an investigation. Let me know where I'm wrong, or maybe you guys are wrong. But they couldn't fucking do it. So I let out secrets where they had stolen like hundreds of thousands of dollars from a customer. You know what I mean? Did bad, bad stuff. And well, they didn't want that getting out. That's weird that someone, a company can get you. Who the psychiatrist that brought you into the hospital is the same one you dealt with. Well, that's the only reason they could do it. They just can't yank anybody off the street. But hey, if you've gone for help before and then somebody, oh, I'm concerned. Hmm. But anyways, I got to talk to Chris, and me and Chris both know that. Well, he offered me another job and offered me a year's pay and all this other shit. Unfucking believable. No, I want an investigation. That's all I want. Show me where I'm wrong. Holy fuck, eh? Unbelievable. Don't worry, I got all the receipts, little me. I'm fucking clever like that, bud. Listen, phone records are a bit. They just can't go away. Just can't go away. Yeah, yeah. Somebody fucking, your friend fucking dies, and you don't even want to listen to somebody or let them talk to that person's family because I was concerned. That's that's okay, little me. This is great of you showing off this stuff. You know what I mean? But when you throw it all out of context, I can see where people might think I'm crazy because, well, you're a little George Soros, a little perceptor, right? You want people to perceive what you want them to perceive. Yeah. Thank you, bud. Moshiach, motherfuckers. This is great. This is the greatest video of all. I fucking love it, little me. All my dream is to fucking help you, and that's it. But you don't want it, so hey, let go of my dream, bud. You don't have to come around anymore. I promise I won't tag you. But I do appreciate the video. I love the attention. Not really, but I gotta get the attention, so I guess I do appreciate it, right? Sooner or later, we gotta break through this, eh? Like, how would you get a hold of a Candace Owens saying, "Hey, I think I'm a vessel of God. I'm not crazy. I swear." Hey, how would you go about doing that? Because I almost emailed their tips line. You know what I mean? Almost. Maybe I still might. But my email's down on my phone. My wife was doing shit with my phone. It's all fucked up now. Anyways, what else do we got going on in here? A little me is the chosen one. Well, J Press, I've been trying to tell you, bud. We're all chosen, all of us. You know what I mean? Hey, bud, these avatars are nothing special. They come and go. It's in what's inside of you that matters. And what I'm afraid of, if you don't grow what's inside of you, maybe that's the end. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. Is that the end? Like, what is hell? Like, I don't know. But you fucking fried your brain, eh, AD? No, AD. You got your brain fried, bud. You have no clue what God is or what he expects from you. Not a clue. And I do feel bad for you, bud, because I'm using you. I've been using you the whole time. I told you. Like I said, I've been saying the whole time, hey, I'm of God. You guys don't know you're setting yourselves up. Like I know God has a plan and I'm part of it, and all you're doing is fucking yourselves. Carl, you're crazy, says the Holler Boy Association. Well, guess what? Ryan's new album sucks. I'm just being honest. He is rock and roll now. Remastered, eh, Cashville? Like he posted that, eh, dude? Hey, look at me. I'm king of the rock. Everything like remastered. It has been heard a million times. Hey, remember NDA boy? Hey, hey. I just watched the video the other day of church, fucking telling you up there, Cashville, that he's gonna fucking Taylor Swift your ass, eh? Just Swiftify you. Like, just telling everybody what a fucking piece of dog shit you are, brother. But look at you. You come back to your master just begging, can I please pay me for what I did? Massa, Massa, I no say no bad words about you no more off church. Pay me, Massa, pay me. I go to church on Sunday, Massa. Massa. NDA boy. Yes, I'm Squirrel Boy. I'm all sorts of squirrely there, like day. Squirrely for your love. See what I do for you? You don't even get it. You don't get it. It seems to me I'm unappreciated. Seems like you just don't want to see my gift. Can I please talk to Mark? I don't think Mark wants to talk to you, AD. You know what I mean? I think he wants no part of what's going on here. Really. You should you sound racist, Carl. Oh, yeah, J-Press, I'm the racist guy in the world. I hate nobody. But hey, all different colors. They're all ignorant, but all of them. We're all the same, really. There's good ones, there's bad ones. It just depends, eh? I don't know what to tell you. There's old ones, there's young ones. We're all human beings to me. Well, no, we're not. You have to be with God to be a human being. And well, quite frankly, if I was being honest, at least me, I'm surrounded by noids. Noids. Humanoids. It's like you're robots working for Satan. Like you look real and everything. Like it's, I, hey, who knows? Is there help? Are you the Moshiach? Why, yes, I am. But if you can prove that I'm not, then I can go elsewheres. And you just tell me the world's good and that my my experience with God is not real. So yeah, welcome to the era of the Mashiach. Teach us what we need to know, bro. I'm trying. I'm trying through experience. Through experience, I gotta tell you, humanity's pretty thick. It's thick. Like if you think differently than the herd, you're not going to be heard. You just want to sit down, have a simple conversation, figure things out. Things like that can't happen. It's all sorts of messed up out here. Anyways, I bring the Torah on the right arm too, just like it prophesized. At least that's what I think. Like I said, hey, maybe they can scan my brain, see if there's some oil flowing that's usually not in most other humans. Or maybe there's a King David DNA test. Or, hey, maybe I'm not the Mashiach, but humans lie so much, they've caused so much fucking PTSD in my head. Maybe when they check for the oil, they can check for PTSD, and then I can prove what we fucking do to one another. It's brutal. It's brutal out on the streets here, no matter which streets we go to. Well, well, stick around. We can be friends, or if you're trolling me, that's on YouTube. You know what I mean? I'm here for love. If you want love, then we find the truth together. If you don't want love, then hey, Satan can take the ship down. Hey, you know what I mean? I don't like. I don't think God wants me out here begging people, even though I have. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Please just listen. Please just listen. Well, if you go into one of my videos and you leave a comment, I'll go in there and I'll subscribe to your channel as well. Well, what do we got? Like that he went from crazy on the mushrooms, found out his son was gay. When do you think I found out my son was gay, you moron? Do you even know anything? Do you even know my stance or my thoughts or my beliefs? Hey? But you don't want to challenge me on anything, little me, because you just want to think the way that you do. It's great. God has challenged me on almost every way you can challenge a man. That's what I mean. Hey, I saw this great reference. I saw this great reference from Jaguar Wright. Now, I've been wrong about chosen people before. She might be chosen too. I'm just saying. She's got the right kind of attitude. She's like, bad times, give them to me. There's some learning. and then I'll spit right back in his face, and I'll take the bad times and I'll make them good times. You know what I mean? Can you imagine if she's not lying? Mhm, mhm. I mean, you gotta ask yourself. Like, I keep saying, like, this is the thing. Like, I don't wanna think this way about these people, like Kid Rock. I seen him whining about how he thought he was trying to save the world by having a meeting between Bill Maher and Trump. It was almost like, like, we gotta question these people, right? Kid Rock, I don't wanna think the way that I do, but I've went through that a million times, like that. Like that, you wanna do that? You wanna tell me my son's flaming, eh? Hey, he's flaming. What kinda what kinda issues you got, bud? Like I said, you had your chance to talk to me, we coulda worked this shit out, you know what I mean? Tell us the truth, Carl. That's why I'm here. Well, I'm trying to figure out the truth, and that's what I'm here for. Try and convince humanity to figure out what the truth is there, big boy. I'm a fraud, eh, little me? Let's get back to your video, bud. I'm so proud. Yeah, everything. See, I say it's all I know it's God's plan. I know people are setting themselves up. I can't. You too, Yannon. Have a good one. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you guys real world problems where a bank wouldn't accept my check that I get every fucking month from a fucking insurance company. They wanted to withhold money from it. Like, hey, there was no problems on my end. They just felt the need to hold some of my money for a while. Like, hey, it's a fucking check. It's my fucking money, you know what I mean? And little me wants to make me look like a jackass about it, trying to warn people about it, like, hey, the problems that are going on in the world. Like, so you think it's all right for your bank to fucking hey man, speaking of banks, I got the fucking goods on that too. I'll tell you how banks are, dude. I'm telling you. Because like I said, I went on the internet and I did some weird shit. I don't ever fucking deny that. But here's the deal, bud. Did you know a bank, before they fucking hook you up with your mortgage, they can go in and look at your fucking Facebook page rather than the information that they have in front of you and fucking deny you a mortgage? Yeah, it can happen. My mortgage guy told me, Scotiabank, the bank that I deal with, I've dealt with forever and ever and ever, and was fucking spotless, never missed a fucking credit card payment until my wife took over the fucking credit card. Never missed a fucking payment ever until I went in someone else's fucking hands. But anyways, yeah, denied because because of my Facebook page. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. But hey, that's the world we live in today, right? We live and we learn. No, we don't. We think these cocksuckers have the right to do whatever they want with our own money. That's why I keep saying New World's coming. The banks are done. They're done. No more big bankers. Done, done, done. Hey, you wouldn't want to be a big banker finding out there's God and knowing you shifty everybody, you know what I mean? Those people are shifty. Like, just look at what is it? TV? I think they've been found to be like this is a Canadian bank. We're talking Canada. one of the most crooked banks of all times, like into criminal shit. And they're still around, just doing whatever the fuck they want. I got more money. We don't care around here. We just, hey, if you got money and you got power, you got the ability to fuck us over as many times as you would like. In fact, you can give us bad medicine. We don't care. The president can fucking pardon the guy that fucking one of them that's behind it, and everything's just wonderful. Anyways, let's get back to the video. See how much growing I've done too. And I don't talk like that no more, but hey, talking about Troy being with girls. I don't think he did girls for 4 hours anymore. Oh, geez. Don't be doing that. Don't be letting out my bedroom. I guess I let my bedroom secrets out. Right? Little me. I can't wait to. It's not all rainbows and sunshine like that all the time, brother. It's just when the Holy Spirit comes to town. Hey, little me. Look at me. I'm proud of that guy. Well, this is videos my special little girls put together for me, using my own content, which is good. I mean, you guys are explaining a lot. It is great. What's that? Well, yeah, they did. I appreciate the watches and yeah. Oh yeah, I go right nuts here. I take all my clothes off. My titties are even bigger than that now. It's almost kind of embarrassing. I need to get some exercise. Oh, what are we doing in my book? Oh, I'm so proud of that guy. The amount of shit that he went to, and he's still fucking going, just fucking giving her. Mind you, he was high as a motherfucker, but just giving her. Doesn't give a shit. Hey, man. You want fucking like, hey, little me, if you got a problem with me trying to defend myself, saying, hey, I think I was entitled to a fucking some sort of investigation. So I could try and fix my brain. So I knew what was going on at work. I thought it was bad. I thought there was lots of bad shit going on. Fucking, uh, you know what I mean? Hey man, it was lots of like I can give you phone numbers. I've always offered, hey, would you guys like phone? These aren't make believe people. I can give you phone numbers of people that just really don't like me at all, too. You know what I mean? I could find out Troy's phone number for you. I could give you my ex boss's number, Steve. Steve DeMeyer. Hey, it'd be great. We can have an investigation over YouTube. Hey, I like to get their sides of the story. Apparently, they were told not to talk to me. Well, I got the letter saying I wasn't allowed to talk to them, so you know what I mean. What kind of company does that? No, we're not going to investigate, and no, you're not allowed to talk to anybody from work about what happened. No. And then the guy that you think is fucking everything up deletes every email he ever had between the two of you. No, nothing, nothing. No, there's, we're not scared of nothing, Carl. We're just not giving you an investigation. You know what I mean? No, you don't. Classic deflection. Deflection from what, dude? Like what? Like, do you see me running around doing that shit? No. No, it was part of my spiritual awakening, bud. You know what I mean? Live and we learn. You know what I mean? Like, you don't get it. You don't get it. That there, what you're seeing is a mystical journey, my friend. Now, what you don't know about mysticism is it's magic, right? Right? But it's mental. Magic is all mental. It's what you don't see, little me. What's inside of me, little me? Same thing that's inside of you, bro. See, I'm doing some thinking. A lot of these people, they're like, hey, you are God. And I do say you are God's. Right? This is just how I think. I think there's a superior power and that we are not. And that when we start thinking that we are the superior power, that is the Father, that's when we fall short. You know what I mean? I think we are gods. We come from God and we belong to God, but that's only if we succumb to God. You know what I mean? Do we surrender ourselves to the truth, little me, or do we keep denying ourselves? I guess that's up to the individual, right? Now, I'm gonna send you somewhere for some help. Something that really helped me at the beginning of my journey, and at this time, really, God hadn't really come to me yet, but he hadn't. You know what I mean? Anyways, Jordan Peterson. There's a speech about the truth. Now listen to it and let me know what you think. Now, then when you're done, go investigate Jordan Peterson because you can learn a lot from that speech. And you can also learn how not to be from Jordan Peterson because he doesn't walk in what he talks in. That's just my opinion, you know what I mean? Bye. come over, come over and let's talk about God, Carl. Where am I supposed to go over and talk to God? Did I miss something? I used a man's death so he could play victim. I used a man's death so I could play victim. What would I possibly have gotten out of it? What could the family have possibly gotten out of it? What could the world have possibly gotten out of it? Because maybe if they didn't look at what I was talking about, maybe it would have eliminated the chance of it happening again. So maybe another death didn't occur. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? I don't even know if I'm 100% right. I think that I am, but I might be wrong. But I know what they did out of coils. So what the situation of, but then again, like I said, they changed the fucking, I was told that day they changed the way they do things. The new procedure. But I have a hard time believing that they would do that because I know that if Troy brought that to me as a procedure, I would say no. No, I'm not being responsible when somebody fucking dies. No, I'm not doing that. But anyways, sometimes we fold to power. Sometimes we fold to power. And but then when a man dies, power really does not pay for it. You know what I mean? You guys want to let stupidity run rampant, and that way Troy never knows his stupidity and never has to pay for it. And well, he ends up in a bad place just like you guys. But anyways, he didn't even work for the company when it happened. I I know, little me. I know, little buddy. But if we would have had the investigation, maybe they would have figured out they had too many coils on the floor because they fucked the system over. So it flooded it with more coils. You know what I mean? There was a way to get rid of them. Not so many. In fact, there was a way to change the whole fucking shipping system. so it ran the way it was supposed to. So that lead times were only on the trucking days of the material, not 7 days a week, only 5. That's it. You know what I mean? Let's take the lead times out of the weekends. That's not hard. But apparently it was because, you go to your software people and they're like, hey, can I talk to them? Like, I know what I'm talking about, I think. But anyways, long story. uh, Come to AB's chat. Oh, maybe it has happened again. But you didn't even work. Hey, great idea. Let's do an investigation for a guy who don't even work for our company. Dude, I was still in the middle when Janie died. I was still in the middle of trying to get my company to do a fucking investigation, you moron. Here's the deal. I went to the Ministry of Labor thinking I could get some help. Well, the help that I got was, well, my company tried to set me up saying they were going to do an investigation. They had me come in, spill my fucking guts, and then tell me they couldn't, with all the information they had, they couldn't do the investigation. They had to hire somebody. But they tried to trick me with an NDA. Hey, Carl, seeing that we've talked about all this stuff, it's just going to be good that it just stays in between just us guys. You know what I mean? Um, Can you just sign this? What do you think I said, little me? No. No, I'm not signing an NDA. Can you believe that dirty? That dirty. Almost as dirty as, hey, when I was going to visit my doctor for the first time to get a inkling from him on what he was saying about me for work. You know what I mean? I did get a phone call right before I was about to go to the doctor. Well, boy. Anyways, I'm jumping around and the story's not gonna make sense because I'm gonna start jumping around and then it's just gonna get even more confusing. So I think we'll just let her go now. You know what I mean? Go to AD, Maddie. I will jump up and talk with you. Well, maybe I will. I do have my phone on the charger. Who is Colby and why are you fighting with that dude? Well, Colby's a young chap and it's kind of a long story. I have nothing against Colby. I just tried helping Colby out. He was looking fake. He was looking like he was getting into something with some bad people. So I tried to just say, hey, why don't you just steer clear? Not say anything bad about them, but just kind of not be part of the cult. And well, he took it the wrong way. And then I had fun with him. That's all. He's supposed to be this big troll and he takes care of people. And well, Kobe ran away a long time ago. I mean, I love him. I want the best for him. I want him to come to Jesus, but he's just a young lad that still has to try and figure out what the truth means to him. You know what I mean? He just wants to make people laugh, though. He just wants love and attention, just like most humans do. You know what I mean? But anyways, I'm gonna go. I might make it over to 80s. I might. I'm gonna go pee and have a smoke, and I might make it over there. I gotta go see how much for charge my phone has. Okay, I'll see you guys over there if I go.